Yeah, it's something that's just been on my mind lately. I've just noticed that my voice has just been getting kind of gradually higher pitch from time to time. I mean, obviously, like right now, you can tell my voice is sort of like little, I don't know, it's sort of lower. Not because my balls have finally dropped, but just because of the fact that um, I've got a mild cold. But I don't know, my nose is also kind of stuffed up. And normally I just sound like this in the morning because it's currently, what is it? It's 12. Well, I just said the morning. It's 12:24 right now. But I mean, it's just been something I really wanted to talk about because even I've noticed that, over time, there's been times when, like, my voice has gone from, like, low pitch to higher pitch, and I don't know if it's because I'm just still growing. I'm 22 years old, and I do understand that by the time you're, like, 25, you just sort of start, like, to stop growing. But, like, even Gabe has noticed this because he even texted me the other day, or he told me the other day, that even he doesn't like the sound of his own voice. And I'm not saying that, like, I don't like the sound of my voice, because I feel like my voice is sort of, like, iconic in a way. I know that, like, voices are what make people unique. And even my voice was so unique, I don't want to brag, but my voice was so unique that I actually landed a voice acting role to play as Cheetor in an upcoming stop-motion film. So, there's your little spoiler for you, any Transformer fans. But I just really wanted to talk about it because I just think that I don't know, anytime, because I do watch my own videos, anytime I watch one of my own videos, I just kind of get a little, I don't want to say cringe, but I guess shuddery is the word I want to use. It's not a word, but I just want to use it because it's just so weird. Anytime I hear my own voice, my throat changes. It's the weirdest thing. I'm not talking in the now, but when I'm hearing my own voice in the past, my throat, I can feel my throat like almost as if like it is producing that sound now. There's been times where I just don't like the way how I sound, and then there's been times where it's sort of like, yeah, I sound pretty cool. Cause like, I want to be a YouTuber that has a recognizable voice, but is not recognizably stupid, if you know what I mean. So that's why if you that really went low there. If you hear me sounding like I'm, really super low right now, because this is also okay. Another thing I wanted to talk about too is that I'm 22 years old, and some of my friends who I've known for like 8 years, who are younger than me, their voices are so lower pitched than mine. It's insane. So, if any of you know Jonathan, I talked with him a few months ago about the what's it called, that god awful Transformers movie that came out in like December or for Christmas, I think it was. That god awful Transformers film. I've known Johnny for years, okay? So we've known each other since we were both kids. And even though I'm older, his voice, his voice is still much, much lower pitch than mine right now. Like, if you think my voice sounds kind of low, you needed to watch go to his channel or whatever, because he's promoting his new film and everything, but the way how he's just casually talking is so creepy. The fact that he's like a few years younger than me, and his voice sounds like it's 20 years older than my voice. It's just the weirdest thing. This is a clip from I think 2018 or 2019 when we were playing Fall of Cybertron at one point. And yeah, the quality's not great, but you can actually tell what our voices are and who we are. So here's a clip from 2019 or 2018.
Just so we're clear, no riot cannons. Done. Sky blasters.
So that was that clip, and then here's a clip from our most recent video together in the discussing the Galvatron's Revenge video.
I think this movie is better if you just straight up turn off your brain and watch it, where it might make for a decent background noise while you do literally anything else.
So as you can tell, his voice, I was about to say ours, but his voice is much, much different than as it is now. It's just interesting. I'm pretty sure anyone else can relate to this. As I'm making this video right now, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but I can feel my voice changing slightly as I'm talking. I don't know if that's just because I'm warming up my voice to the point where it's becoming more comfortable to be sounding in a specific tone or a certain, I don't know, pitch or whatever. Because that tends to happen a lot for even voice actors or whatever, is that whenever they wake up in the morning, their voice sounds, you know, like a certain pitch, and then once they start talking and actually moving around and stuff, that their voice will actually become much more higher pitch or just a different tone. And that could be the case with me right now, but it's just, I've noticed that anytime I would be recording with my friends and everything, and even Gabe's noticed this too, and on that front, I just want to play some clips from the past several years of us filming together. Kind of from the start of our very first video, all the way up until a couple weeks ago. I was watching some of my old videos. First of all, the quality was lame, but also, the way how we sounded back then kind of sounds like how we are now, honestly, if you, like, listen closely. So, here's a clip from, like, 2019. This was when Gabe first appeared.
Soundwave's game crashed. Uh-oh. Okay, who's close to us right now? Oh, Turtle's the closest to us.
And then here's like a modern day clip of how we sounded.
I also want to not change gears as often. I want to say hello to your kitty.
So as you can tell, it's like there isn't much change. You can probably tell that there is a little bit, but I don't know. Even Gabe was saying the other day how he doesn't like the way how he sounds, and I was telling him that, like, you know, voices are unique, but even he agreed on that part, but even he said that, you know, he doesn't want to be sounding like that for, like, the next 10 years. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but, you know, it's just something that's just been on my mind lately, and I found it pretty interesting that whenever I was hearing my own voice, I was pretty annoyed with it. You know, but, I mean, that's not to say that, like, it won't stay like that forever. And honestly, I just wanted to make this video just to kind of, like, I guess, relate to people, I guess, because I don't know if you're watching this and you might feel the same way about your voice and how, the way how you sound right now, you don't want to sound like that when you're older, or you do want to sound like that. I don't know. It was just an interesting thing that I just really wanted to talk about because it's been on my mind a lot lately. And I just wanted to share this and actually to talk about it because it was interesting to me. That's basically all I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching.